Hi everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel to watch another video. Today I'm doing the mom tag, and I am doing this with a friend of mine here on YouTube. Her name is Kimberly, and I will link her channel below in the description box. Also, I will leave it in the icon, the card icon above, so you can click that and get to her channel. And I'll also leave a link at the end of the video so you can have easy access no matter what. If you're on the computer, the tablet, or a phone, you can always click on one of those links and it'll get to her channel. She is a sweet Southern mom, and she has similar videos to mine. So if you enjoy my channel, I'm sure you'll enjoy hers as well. So head on over there and tell her I sent you. She'd love your support as she grows her channel. So let's go ahead and get started with this video. First question is, are you a stay-at-home mom or a working mom? I am a stay-at-home mom, but I do work. There's this huge misconception, and I was guilty of this before I had kids, that stay-at-home moms don't work, but they do have a tough job, don't they? Number 2, would you have it any other way? No, I love staying home with my kids. Do you co-sleep? Yeah, kind of. They wake up in the middle of the night and come to bed with us. That's why we just got a new king-size bed. Beckett more so than Millie. Millie can walk into our room from our bedroom, and she usually does that about 5 o'clock in the morning. But Beckett sometimes will wake up at like 12 o'clock at night or 1 or 2 and just cry for us, so we just go get him and bring him to our bed. I don't see what the big deal is. They won't do that forever. And so I just kind of enjoy it while it lasts. Number 4, what must have gear for baby? Pacifier. Hands down the pacifier. Because I love it because, you know, it soothes them when they're crying. But also because when they start crawling and walking, you know how everything just goes into their mouth? If they have a pacifier in their mouth, they're not going to put it in their mouth. So I thought that was very handy for when my kids were little. How many kids do you plan on having? Right now, we're only having 3. We had planned on 2. And we got a 3rd child on the way. I don't plan on having any more kids, and neither does Scott. But you never know what's in store. I make grand plans, and then God kind of laughs at that and says, "Oh, here's a curveball." That's very good, Millie. Number 6, date night. How many nights or days per month do we have date night? We try to have a date night at least once a week, and I think this is very crucial for our marriage. I think it helps keep us together talking. When you stop talking to your spouse, I think that's when your marriage starts getting in trouble, because we need our spouse. I think it's just very beneficial to keep dating your spouse after you're married, especially with kids, because kids can definitely take up most of your time. So definitely do that. Number 7, your child's favorite show. My children like watching YouTube, and some of their favorite YouTubers are DCTC, Amy Jo at DCTC. Millie loves her. And Beckett's best friend, he says his best buddy is Ryan from Ryan's Toy Review. What else do you like, Millie?
I like playing with my mommy.
Well, what TV shows do you like? What do you like watching on your iPad? Shimmer and Shine?
I like Shimmer and Shine, Sophia the First.
Let's see. Number 8, name one thing you bought before you had your baby that you never ended up using. I guess
this is my mommy.
The number one thing that we were gifted, we didn't really buy a lot of stuff for the kids. But a lot of things that we were gifted that we never used were clothes. Number 9, what is your child's favorite food? What is your favorite food?
Candy.
Candy, yeah, that's what I was going to say. They both love candy. Number 10, How many cars does your family have? We have 2 cars. I have a Honda van, Honda Odyssey, and Scott has a Chevy truck. Before I got my van, I had a Subaru Outback, and I loved it. Loved it, but it can't fit 3 car seats. Okay, number 11, weight gain before pregnancy, during and after, and now. Before I had Millie, I weighed 124, and I gained 40 pounds with her. It took me a while to lose that weight, but by the time Beckett was conceived, I was down to 120, and I gained 20 pounds with him. Now, with Piper, I was diagnosed right before she was conceived. I was diagnosed with PCOS again. I've struggled with that for a long time. I've struggled with that for a long time. And I had gained weight from that, but I had not too much, but I caught it early. So before I got conceived with her, I was at like 124, 125, and I've gained about 20 pounds with her so far. And I have 3 weeks left. Number 12, dream vacation with the kiddos. I knew this lady, one of the ladies that I used to work with. She took her family to Atlantis. I think that's what it's called. It's like a big, huge water park island kind of thing, and it looked amazing. And they had this huge, what is it called? Lazy Susan River that you could go on, and they had all kinds of pools and slides and whatnot. So I think that would be really fun with the kids. Dream vacation without the kiddos, definitely tour Europe. That is something that I've always wanted to do, and that was on our bucket list when we got married. And Millie was such a surprise that we never got to do that. So I would love to do that. Number 14, how has your life been changed since baby has been born? How has it not changed, you guys? I tell people this all the time, those who are considering getting pregnant and don't really want to, or they think they're going to regret having kids, and I always tell them, you know, all the bad things that go along with kids, like the lack of sleep, and, you know, they can sometimes drive you crazy and up the wall, you get no privacy. All of that, it's not even a big deal. I mean, it sounds like a big deal to somebody who doesn't have kids, but once you have kids, it's not really that big of a deal. You get used to the lack of sleep, and, you know, the frustration, I mean, that comes and goes. You're going to get frustrated with all kinds of people, but you will never, ever regret having kids, but you will regret not having them. And that's what I try to tell people. Number 15, finish the sentence. It makes my heart melt to see my kids playing together. I love seeing them play together nicely, sharing, hugging, anything like that. That's what I love. Number 16, where do you shop for your kids? I like shopping at consignment stores because I can get really high-end brands for cheaper. And I also shop at Gap and Old Navy. Because we have the Gap, no, we have the Banana Republic credit card, so we get points for each purchase that we use, and we use that card everywhere. So we rack up points, and you know, we just pay it off each month. We never let it roll over, but it's just easier that way, and it's like getting free clothes, so I like that. Number 17, favorite mommy makeup and skincare products. I love Bare Minerals skincare products because if you leave it on at night, it's not going to break you out. I've tried other brands. You know, I watch all these beauty gurus say, you know, go buy Clinique and Tarte and I don't know, Kat Von D makeup and stuff like that. And I have taken their advice, and I'll always go back to Bare Minerals because it just kind of, it's so much gentler on my skin, and it even looks better on my skin, I think. I definitely recommend that to everybody that I know because it's just an amazing brand. And they do not test on animals, which is also a key point for me when I'm buying makeup. Another thing that I must have, and my husband always makes fun of me for doing this, is self-tanner. And I was buying the St. Tropez, but I found a YouTuber who actually uses St. Moriz, I think is how you pronounce it. And it's pretty much the same thing as St. Tropez, but it's like 4 times less expensive than St. Tropez. And I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I'm Southern and I just kind of say pronounce it how I look at it. But I will leave everything below so you can go check it out for yourself.
Are you done?
But that's what I've been using lately.
Done?
No, not yet. Almost. Alright, number 18. Huggies, diaper, jeans, yay or nay? I did not know what this was before I read these questions, so I had to look it up. I would say nay. I don't really like these. And I would leave a picture here for you guys to see what I'm talking about. I just don't see the point in buying diapers that look like jeans. I don't know. I'm not really I love wearing jeans, but I don't like the diapers. Number 19. Have you always wanted kids? No, I have not always wanted kids, and it's funny looking back now, because when I was a teenager, up until even when I met Scott, which was in 2009, I didn't want kids. I did not want kids at all. And when I met Scott and I saw how great he was with kids, and when I fell in love with him, it was just one of those things that I knew I wanted kids with him. I knew I wanted to start a family with him. And I think that's probably what it's all about, yeah. Number 20, last question. What is the best part about being a mom? The unconditional love is just number 1, I guess. It's just the way they look at you. I mean, like you know, you own the world. Like, you don't write on your shirt, honey. I was telling Scott the other day, you know, the kids look at him as a superhero. And Becca had said something like, Hulk is almost as strong as Daddy. And it, you know, when you have great parents, I guess you kind of can realize from how much I love my parents and how much my kids love me. It's just amazing. But the best part about my day as being a mom, and I'm gonna add that question to this question that I just answered, is at night when I'm putting my kids to bed and we snuggle up under the covers and reading a book and they're snuggling all over me. You know, it's just, I love it. It's the best feeling in the world, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I am living the dream life right now. So that is all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this tag, and I encourage you to do it if you are a mom. I would love to know what your answers are to these questions. So if you do this, please let me know, because I want to watch it. I haven't seen this video too much on YouTube lately, but I'm sure it has been around for a while. So like I said, if you do it, please let me know in the comments below. And I will also put other playlists in the description box for you to check out on my channel if you're new to my channel. If you're coming to me from Kimberly's channel, I will leave other playlists below so you can check out other videos that I've done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.